Wouldn't it suck if your parents were actively trying to kill you? One good way to get that not to happen is to read books, such as Unwind, which is a kind of dystopian coming of age story by Neil Shusterman. Starting in small town Ohio, a good few decades in the future, Connor Lassiter finds himself in quite the pickle. This pickle is that of his life being in imminent danger. You see, Connor is kind of a bad boy. He gets into fights at school, his marks aren't the best. He's 16, and he's not the nicest to his parents. This has led his parents to making quite a unfortunate decision for his future. Being unwound is a procedure in which a child is strapped to a chair, pumped full of painkillers, and slowly gets every single part of their body harvested. Now, Connor just so happens to be on the list for that procedure, but he doesn't especially want to die, so he runs away from home, granting him the nickname of Akron AWOL and jumpstarting his adventure. Along the way, he makes some friends and makes some enemies, and just has an all-around good time. The theme of this book is pretty mature considering the audience it's aimed at, and that theme, in my opinion, is that people will support anything that doesn't negatively affect them, and that we as a society can't ignore the opinions of the younger generations. If I had one word to describe the mood of this novel, it would be fun, which is kinda hard considering what happens in the book. This passage is probably the best indicator of the tone of the book. Roland glares at Connor and Connor glares back. Then he says what he always says at moments like this. Nice socks. Although Roland doesn't look down right away, it derails him just enough for him to back off. He doesn't check to see if his socks match until he thinks Connor isn't looking, and the moment he does, Connor snickers. Small victories are better than none. Now, if you like The Hunger Games or The Maze Runner, but you're looking for something with a little bit less fighting and slightly less completely idiotic decisions, I think Unwind is a book for you. Now, you should at least try this book, because it's really unique and it's a really fun read, and it very much stands out from a lot of its basic dystopian counterparts.